All right, welcome to the warehouse. It's a Saturday, and we're about to head out to McKinney, which is about an hour drive for this particular venue. We're going to a place called Tupps Brewery. It is a brewery, and so their primary function isn't to hold events. Now, they do events there, but the primary function of this particular event venue is not events. So you have to take certain things into consideration when you do that. There's indoor-outdoor spaces, social aspects. So it's not just for gathering a bunch of people for a wedding reception. So we've only been brought on board for the reception today. We're not doing the ceremony. But the thing I want to stress here is that this today is the nicest weather that we've had in like 3 weeks, okay? It's supposed to be in the upper 70s, which is gorgeous. Not too hot, not too cold. And that actually works against me. When you're dealing with an indoor-outdoor venue like this, you're in a situation where you may not get everybody clustered in one place, aka the dance floor. When the weather's like this, people have a tendency, let's go out here, let's go over here, let's go out there. Oh, cool song, let's get on the dance floor. So what we've got here today is a situation where we may be bouncing around a lot. That's okay. My job is to create the atmosphere. I can create the stimuli, but I can't necessarily create the response. So because I'm 100% transparent with these videos, I'm going to show what the dance floor looks tonight. Now, if we get some success and we get some traction, then we get to say, hey, okay, we were successful. If they're spread out, you'll understand why. And so I wanted to cover that before I even loaded up the car and got everything ready to go. This situation is one of the toughest things we handle as a DJ. I would put dry weddings right up there with it. I would put a small guest count up there with it. But nice weather in an indoor-outdoor venue is one of the toughest things to overcome. What I'm working on right now is a little bit of a playlist for the party. So these people have told me over and over again, hey, we got a pretty, we're not exotic in our playlist requests. We're not asking for anything just out there. But we're in a situation where, you know, we want some good rock, some top 40, some hits, maybe a little bit of hip hop, like some Bruno Mars, you know, all that kind of stuff. Awesome. That's primarily what a lot of my people ask for. Absolutely awesome. So I can put together a playlist based on that. But what I want to do here is, I'm about to get the car and go, and I have a little time to kill, is I want to put together some sequences of things that I think might work. You know, I've met with them a couple times, I've talked with them on the phone, emails, and I have a sort of best guess of where I think that I can take this, and I want to put together 2 or 3 song clusters of things that will create a boost of energy. And then what I want to do is build enough of those that maybe we can create enough momentum that we have a whole night of a good dance floor. And then what I can also do is that during dinner, I'm kind of scanning the room. Okay, I'm looking around, I'm like, ooh, they like 80s. Ooh, they like 90s hip hop. Oh man, they like Taylor Swift. What that allows me to do is I'm able to put those kind of things into the playlist during the dinner mix when people are kind of, you know, eating and kind of, we're not in that party mode yet, but I can take what I suspect going into the night, and when a client gives me a playlist, I take that playlist with me. And then I also have an understanding with my clients that I'm also going to be reading the crowd. So reading the crowd isn't just during the party. It's sometimes during dinner. I can play certain things that if I see their toes are tapping or they're enthusiastic about a certain genre, then that allows me to kind of follow suit, and I can build a playlist that matches that. So, and on the same token, if something isn't working as well as I think it should, then I know to probably stay away from that particular type of song. A lot of songs are similar in a lot of respects. They'll have similar pitches. They'll have similar beats per minute. And I like to put those songs together so that there's a flow. So that, let's say you've got a song, you know, 2 songs that are 126 beats per minute. If you're dancing and I can do a smooth fade between the songs and maintain the same beats per minute, there's a tendency to keep dancing. Like you didn't notice, like whenever there's a change, that's when you're like, oh, we need to go get a drink, or oh, we need to go talk to our friends over there, or oh, that's the sort of, oh, cool, change of song. Sometimes they don't even notice the change in song. So if you do it right and you nail it right, you get the right pitch, you write beats per minute, whatever it is, different songs for different situations, that can create a flow that actually helps build a lot of momentum going throughout the evening. So that's what I'm shooting for. We're going to load up the car and we're going to head to McKinney. So let's get this thing going. All right. we are loading back up here at the warehouse. What a great event. Yeah, I was really worried. It ended up being even nicer than I talked about at the beginning of the video. It got up to 83 today. It was actually kind of hot in the setup stage. But it was a beautiful night, man. It ended up being a really, really beautiful night. The one thing that I had input on, I don't always get that. I had some new planners and they were actually willing to kind of accommodate some things, but we were able to make the food line so that it was off to the side. I can't remember if I got that on video or not, but we were able to get everybody through the food line, and then when they got their food, they walked across the dance floor. And as trivial as that sounds, it's putting people on the dance floor in a capacity where they feel safe. This is no big deal. So that later in the night when it's time to dance, no problem. They stayed in the room, they stayed and partied, there was a lot of conversations, and that's indicative of the venue. You know, we're at a venue that is a brewery. That's going to have that kind of sort of sit around and have a beer and kind of, you know, chat vibe. The cool thing was that nobody left. The retention level was super high. And then as the night going on and I was able to migrate and move the playlist into something a little more partyish, we were able to have a little fun with it. We got people out there dancing, and as you saw, hey, we had some influencers, we had some fun. It was awesome. Definitely a good time. Watching, and a lot of people are watching these videos and not subscribing. Click the subscribe button, please. I would love to have you on board. We've had a lot of people jump on board, lots of views. I can tell we're getting a little traction on this channel. I love this. This is fun. This has been a fun project for me. We're in the 20s now in the number of episodes. We're pushing 6 months since I've started this. And people are jumping on board. I'm super excited about that. I got some good collaborations coming up. Let's subscribe. Let me keep you in the loop of what's going on. And hey, this video series is all about what it's like to really be an event DJ. So I understand that means different things to different people. So if you have an idea of something you want to see, or you're not sure, or just something you're curious about, leave it in the comments section. I would love to interact with you and talk with you about that. And if there's something you want to see, a particular venue, I'm around DFW quite a bit. So if there's something you want to see, I can do a venue visit, or if I know I've got an event there, I'll give that a priority in terms of when that shows up in the the episodes. But let me know what you need. Let me know what you want. Let's just have fun with this, okay? Thank you. I'm going to finish packing up. It's late and I'm tired, so let's call it an episode. Thanks. Talk to you soon.